place to be, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. You wanna find me, yo, I'm in the front row. Got 2 tickets on me, I'm in the front row. The best place to be, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. So what's colder than ice and even hotter than a flame? I'll be in the front row. The best place to be, I'm in the front row. Best place to be, yeah. You wanna find me, yo, I'm in the front row. Got 2 tickets on me, I'm in the front row. The best place to be, I'm in the front row.
Look at my journey, this is just the beginning. Rock and roll with the Fredo Show.
Yes, you are live here on the Fredo Show with myself, Fredo Cervantes, here on In the Front Row LA on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Yes, that is correct. We are no longer on Periscope, but we are live on Twitter. So if you're following us right now at In the Front Row LA, which I've been getting a lot of reaction from a lot of fans, a lot of NFL fans on Twitter, guys. Of course, everyone's been following my coverage on the LA Chargers, which every single person that is associated with the Chargers in any way are very happy today. Maybe they're just out partying right now. Maybe they don't even know what they're doing right now, because the win the Chargers had today was maybe the biggest win they've had in the last decade. Yeah, there has not been that much great excitement in Charger land over the last decade, but today's game was a game that's going to be cemented in Justin Herbert's career. And I will be talking a lot about Justin Herbert. Is Justin Herbert a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now? Is he? I mean, stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about that as well. A lot has been going on in the NFL world. Week 3 was underway. A lot of big wins and a lot of wins that we all seen coming. But there was one that I kind of didn't really see coming. Of course, we all saw the Raiders becoming 3-0. The moment that the Raiders won last week and we saw that they're 2-0, and we were like, okay, well, who's the Raiders' opponent in week 3? Well, it's the Miami Dolphins. It's technically a high school team from Florida. So you knew that the Raiders were going to win, but you didn't know they were going to win in the fashion they won today. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Raiders a little bit later today, because that is the Chargers' next opponent. The next game, the Chargers are 2-1. The Raiders are 3-0. Both teams will be facing off next weekend on Monday Night Football here in Los Angeles. And yes, myself, Fredo Cervantes, will be right there in the front row giving you guys the latest on the Chargers and the Raiders on Monday night. But as well, the Rams were here in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium. They hosted the Super Bowl defending champions and Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And yes, of course, Tampa Bay did not take care of business, but I mean, there was a lot. There's a lot to talk about that game, which I will be talking about that with everyone right now. But that's what's happening in the NFL world. In the MLB world, of course, there is 1 week remaining in baseball season. Of course, I can still recall the moment the MLB season began in early April, and now we're in late September. 6 games remaining. The Dodgers are trailing the San Francisco Giants by 2 games for first place in the NL West. So there's 6 games left, 2 games behind. There is a lot of wiggle room. So as well, Julio Urias is leading the Major League Baseball in victories. There is no reason why Julio Urias should not be the Cy Young Award winner. That's plain and simple. And let me say that out there right now. There is no way Julio Urias does not win the Cy Young Award this year. There is no way. And if there's a way, then there's a way to anything. Because clearly, I believe he is 19 wins in. I mean, what he's been doing is just incredible, especially what he did in the NLCS and in the World Series to capitalize for the Dodgers. So there's a lot to talk about. But of course, if you want to see and read everything I had to know and say about the LA Chargers' big win today in Kansas City, go ahead and read the latest Fredo reports and visit inthefrontrow.com right now. I got the latest. I got all the inside details that I had to talk about as I was watching the game here from Los Angeles. But yeah, man, go ahead and check us out at inthefrontrow.com. Read the latest story on Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes showdown in Kansas City, which they both will be meeting again in December 16, Thursday Night Football here in Los Angeles. So let's go ahead and start off with the game that we had here today. I mean, what a game. What a game. As I was watching this game and kind of trying to realize what's going on, you know, I saw the LA Chargers coming in this week. I saw that they were going to come out with some great push momentum behind them after the devastating loss and a heartbreaking loss they had at home last week against the Cowboys, as I was there watching it. That game-winning field goal to expire the time didn't really sink in with the LA Chargers. They were very, very upset they let this game get away because there was 2 touchdowns they scored in last week's ball game that got turned over due to flags. So the Chargers had last week's game in their pocket. They easily could have been 3-0 right now if it wasn't for those illegal shifts that they had. And, of course, they also had some illegal shifts earlier today, which almost cost them the game. Almost cost the Chargers the game. But that's not the person that cost the game. The person that cost the game and the person that might cost them the season is Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was not Patrick Mahomes today. Throwing 2 interceptions, throwing for under 300 yards. He was not, watching the game, seeing what Patrick Mahomes is all about. Yeah, we see him on commercials every single minute. We see him every single time. Yes, he owns the Kansas City Royals now. He is one of the biggest sports icons right now in the world in Patrick Mahomes. But Patrick Mahomes was not home today in his own home in Kansas City. He clearly was not there. The gentleman that showed up today and did major work was a second-year quarterback in Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert came into town through 4 touchdowns, guys. He threw 4 touchdowns. He threw for 281 yards. 281 yards and 4 touchdowns compared to Patrick Mahomes' 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 big interceptions, which Patrick Mahomes threw that big interception under the 2-minute mark in the 4th quarter, which led the Chargers to a game-winning drive and a game-winning touchdown late in the game that allowed the Chargers now to be 2-1 coming out of this game. A lot of people, and there is a lot of talk that I cannot wait for tomorrow morning. All day tomorrow, you are going to see headlines. Chargers, the next big thing in Los Angeles. Yes, well, I understand the Los Angeles Rams are here. I understand they traded out Jared Goff for that other guy, Matthew Stafford. Yeah, Matthew Stafford's playing okay, but who has he played? Yeah, he played the Buccaneers today. He played him at home, played him hurt. But he played the Indianapolis Colts last week. It wasn't such of a good game. They played the Chicago Bears previously. Before that, Chicago Bears are just nowhere to be found right now. So clearly right now, the best team in LA is the LA Chargers. I mean, you heard Troy Aikman. You heard all these great callers out there today seeing what this man is doing in Justin Herbert. They know Justin Herbert's the next big thing. They know that for a fact. And that's what we do here on the Fredo Show. We speak facts. So the game that he had today is going to be cemented in his career as a major victory, because without this victory, they could have been easily 1-2 heading into the Raiders with the momentum not really being on their back. Maybe 1-3 after the Raiders, who knows? But with this victory, this can only tell you that the Chargers are next. The LA Chargers called next as Tony Romo was called in the game today. I was able to listen to Tony Romo call play by play as he kept saying, hey guys, let's all pump the brakes on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, because We all thought maybe a year ago, even 2 years ago, we thought that, hey, the Chiefs got the AFC West locked down for at least 10 years. Pump your brakes right now, guys, because Herbert is here. Herbert is here and will maintain the excitement, the pressure that is put on every single athlete in Los Angeles, because if you have not played in Los Angeles, you don't know anything about pressure. You don't. I mean, if you played in Jacksonville, what's going to happen to you in Jacksonville? If you play in Chicago, yeah, I mean, Chicago's a nice city. They got a great sports media out there, but it's not Los Angeles. I mean, New York's the closest thing to Los Angeles. If you play in Arizona, who cares? You play in Denver, no one's going to go out there and watch you play in that cold. So when you play in Los Angeles, especially for a second-year rookie in Justin Herbert, playing the way he's doing, he beat Patrick Mahomes at his home. That is just something that is not doable. There's a video trending out there, which I did share earlier today. I shared this with everybody, with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, everyone knows this guy. Everyone knows this man. Everyone knows him. Stephen A. Smith from ESPN clearly said on Friday that there is no way that Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to lose to the LA Chargers at home. He said there's no way that is going to happen after losing a devastating game to the Baltimore Ravens last week on Monday Night Football. He said there's no way. I don't know what else he bet, but he almost bet his whole freaking life. But you were wrong. Again, Stephen A. Smith. You were wrong. As everyone was wrong. There was 16 picks. 16 experts. 15 out of 16 picked the Kansas City Chiefs. I guarantee you after this week, the Chargers will be favored in every single game for the rest of the season. I guarantee you that they will be. I mean, there's Jared Cook. I mean, there's Kenan freaking Allen. Kenan Allen is just incredible. He's amazing. I mean, the type of routes that he runs, the type of catches that he gets are crazy. He's great. Let's not forget about Mike Williams, one of the players of the game today. Mike Williams was just magnificent, running the lanes, catching the ball, score the game-winning touchdown as well. So Austin Eckler, let's not forget about Austin Eckler, because Austin Eckler is a machine. He's a running machine. Yeah, he's not that fast, but he gets you the yards. At the end of the day, he moves the chains. That's what you want to hear. If this man can move you the chains, get me that man. And that's Austin Eckler we're talking about. So when you see the LA Charger roster, you see greatness. You see Linval Joseph. There's so many guys running through my head right now. Joey Bosa, Rashawn Slater, Asante Samuel Jr. Asante Samuel Jr. is a rookie in the league and already got 2 interceptions, one on Patrick Mahomes, one on Dak Prescott. Big interceptions at big moments in the game. Rookies like that shine. This man is going to be a Charger for the next upcoming years. Derwin James Jr., let's not forget about that man. There's a lot of players that did great things and deserve a lot of the credit after the big win here today in Kansas City for the Los Angeles Chargers. So let's not forget about that, because it's just greatness in the making. And I don't know how this worked out. I don't know how it really went, but I am just fascinated that I'm around right now in this present moment where Justin Herbert is developing to one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He's already broken all these records of every single quarterback in the past in NFL history. He's broken every record already. He's on the mount climbing right now. He's on the mountain climbing to be on the top of the league. And then this is the last question I'm going to leave you guys with right now for the LA Chargers. And this is the question I just put on the screen right now. Is Justin Herbert a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now? Is Justin Herbert a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. after watching the last season, what he did last season, watching the first 3 games this year, him going into Washington in the first week, winning that big game, then going against the Dallas Cowboys, should have won that game if it wasn't for those penalties. But then today, going into Kansas City, doing what he did, put up 30 points for the LA Chargers to defeat the Kansas City Chiefs. That is just incredible right there. There's not another quarterback right now. I mean, you saw what Tom Brady did today in Los Angeles against the Rams. He was not Justin Herbert. He didn't play to the expectations that everyone thought, because those Tom Brady tickets earlier today were expensive. I mean, the cheapest you were able to buy was $300 to get into SoFi Stadium today and watch Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were upset about that because Tom Brady was not Tom Brady today. But Justin Herbert is clearly a top 5 quarterback in the game today. There's no doubt about that. Because arguably right now, you're not going to put him over over Patrick Mahomes, but you can just see that the matchup they had today, a lot of people might say, hey, I'll pick this kid instead of this kid moving forward. Yeah, you got Russell Wilson. I'll take Justin Herbert over Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson went into Minnesota today and got smashed. Russell Wilson lost last week against the Tennessee Titans. I'm not going to take Russell Wilson over Justin Herbert. I got Justin Herbert over Russell Wilson. Aaron Rodgers is dominating right now in San Francisco as we speak. Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, maybe those 2 guys I'll take before Justin Herbert, just because, of course, you know Aaron Rodgers and you know this man. But what about Baker Mayfield? Yeah, I'll take Justin Herbert over Baker Mayfield. What about the Ravens quarterback? I'll take Herbert over that man. I mean, there's a lot of other quarterbacks that are good, but they're not as great as this guy right now as Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is the top 5 quarterback in the game right now. Plain and simple. Mark it down right now. If you think I'm crazy, then no, you're crazy. Because Justin Herbert is that great. And he's going to prove it to everybody. Next Monday night, next weekend, that is week 4 for the LA Chargers. Live at SoFi Stadium as the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh my Lord. I cannot wait to see the Las Vegas Raiders against the LA Chargers next weekend at SoFi Stadium for Monday Night Football. It's going to be one of the greatest events, one of the greatest showdowns that we will ever see between these 2 teams and the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And I know a lot of people out there wish that it was the Los Angeles Raiders, but it's not. It's the Las Vegas Raiders. All right. But next weekend, Vegas, LA, showdown here at SoFi Stadium. I'll be there for the exclusive coverage. All right, guys. So make sure you follow me right now at Fredo Cervantes on Instagram and Twitter on In the Front Row LA and at Fredo Cervantes. So I can go ahead and give you guys the latest on the NFL and the Chargers, and as well on the Dodgers. What is going on in Dodger land right now? 6 games remaining, 2 games behind first place. What is next for the LA Chargers and the LA Dodgers? So I will be talking about that when I come back. But before I let you guys go right now, go to get laces.com, guys. Use that promo code Fredo and get 25% off today, guys. Amazing laces, amazing for your style. So make sure you go to get laces.com. Use that promo code Fredo. Get 25% off today, guys. When I come back, I'll be talking about the LA Dodgers and what's next in the next 6 games.
I'm here with Clip Darrell. I just got to pay up. Thank you very much, Lakers, for our opening day loss, and I'm just going to get that.
And it's going to be another Christmas day loss, man. Just get down, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Right. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Hey. Let's go.
Thank you, LeBron.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
KCP.
Come on. Pete.
Yeah. They say it's non-violent, that's what Martin said. But I be on my mouth this shit by any means necessary. Shout out to everyone looking out for me while I roll my weed and load my weapon on my balcony. Disturbing all my alchemy. It's hard for a black man, It's hard for a black man.
Hey, what's up, guys? Myself, Fredo Cervantes, right here. I got the one and only, the Larry O.B., the championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. And wait a second. Clipper Darrell, where you at, man? I thought you supposed to be me. Weren't you the one talking all this smack all year long that we're going to have a Larry O.B.? Larry O.B. my ass, Clipper Darrell. Check this bad boy out. This is number 17. How many do you have? 0. I hope you get one and get out of the second round at least. Thank you, Clipper Darrell.
Okiefa Shades is the premier choice for sunglasses. Top quality, unique, signature, fresh, trendy. Our shades provide significant UV light protection for eyes, and we have the best customer service around. The freshest and trendiest styles for both men and women. The finest shades to fit your style. Okiefa Shades is the premier choice for sunglasses. Visit www.okiefashades.com. That's OKIYEFA Shades.com. Or on IG or Facebook at Okiefa Shades. Or on Twitter at DJ Ebrog.
Yeah, that's right. I upgraded my lifestyle, and now it's time for you to do the same. Use promo code Fredo, Fredo, and get 15% off today. And we are back here in Los Angeles Morris Media Studios. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, and I just want to go ahead and again let you guys know, go get your laces, man. You got premium shoes. Every single pair of premium shoes need premium laces, guys. These are amazing laces, perfect for kids, perfect for ballers, perfect just for style, especially if we're in Los Angeles. Go get your laces at GetLacedLaces.com. GetLacedLaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo and get 25% off today. Code expires on the 31st of December, which we're only about 4 weeks away to the new year. So go ahead and pick up your laces. It's a perfect gift for the holidays, guys. GetLacedLaces.com, promo code Fredo, 25% off.
Yes, that is right. Again, guys, go to GetLacedLaces.com. Use that promo code Fredo, Fredo, and get 25% off, man. They got amazing laces. Make sure you go ahead and pick up your hoodie, man, because it is hoodie season right now. It is the beginning, fall season just started, so make sure you go ahead and use that promo code Fredo and get an exclusive hoodie from Get Laced. Amazing hoodies, amazing. So everyone go ahead and check them out. But one team you got to check out this week is the LA Dodgers. The LA Dodgers right now are 2 games behind from first place in the NL West with 6 games remaining. So if you know your math, 2 games out of 6, that leaves 4. You got wiggle room. But the Dodgers got to go 6-0 to guarantee that they will win the division here. The Giants are facing off the Diamondbacks, so they're going to have it kind of easy in a way, but they're still going to be in a battle. The Dodgers are going to be at home. They're not going to be on the road. The Dodgers will be at home hosting this week on Tuesday against the Padres. Then they will be getting the Atlanta Braves over the weekend to close it out. Julio Urias. This is where I want to start off with you guys. Julio freaking Urias. He is a 25-year-old kid. This prospect was signed by the Dodgers before he even turned 18. He's been in the Dodgers organization for almost 7 years now. He had Tommy John surgery a few years ago. Everyone thought he was done. But a guy built like Julio Urias was not going to give up. Being from Mexico, having the background that he has, having the difficulty parts that he goes through every single time as he is a pitcher in Major League Baseball. Julio Urias with 19 wins so far right now with the 3.0 ERA. I mean, this man deserves credit. This man deserves to be the Cy Young Award winner for the National League in 2021. 3 Dodger pitchers are in the hunt for the Cy Young Award. 3 out of 5 are for the Dodgers. Max Scherzer, Walker Buehler, and Julio Urias. Walker Buehler and Max Scherzer had 2 bad outings this week. I don't know. Those 2 bad outings are going to hurt you because we needed those 2 wins. As you see that we're 2 games behind first place. We needed those 2 wins. So Max Scherzer and Walker Buehler, you both had to pick up those 2 wins. That's gonna hit you right there. But Julio Urias, who leads the Major League Baseball with 19 wins, Mexican-American pitcher, he's been doing it. He needs his respect. You saw what he did in the playoffs last season. You saw what he did in the NLCS Game 7 to send the Dodgers to the World Series. You saw what he did with the last 6 outs of Game 6 of the World Series last year to close it out and bring the World Series championship to Dodger Stadium. You saw what Julio Urias has done last year. And in carrying that over to this year, leading Major League Baseball with 19 wins right now, he still has 1 more start to go. One more start, which he is scheduled to start on Friday night at Dodger Stadium against the Atlanta Braves. So, can Julio Urias pick up his 20th win on Friday night? He might be. He might be capable of getting that. So, make sure you all tune in this whole week. If you're a Dodger fan or if you're just associated with the city, make sure you support this whole week because the Dodgers got to go 6-0. They got to go 6-0 in order to win the NL West, which is they're very capable of doing. They went on the 13-game winning streak just a few weeks ago. They can win 6 games, especially with the type of roster they got right now. All right. So the Dodgers trail by 2 games from the San Francisco Giants with 6 games remaining. Giants kick off with the Colorado Rockies on Tuesday as the Dodgers kick off with the San Diego Padres here at Dodger Stadium on Tuesday night. Again, guys, something else that's going on Tuesday. It is another big day in Los Angeles, guys. We got Lakers Media Day. And this is where I'm going to leave you guys off with. The Lakers are hosting Media Day on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. here in Los Angeles. So we're going to be getting a lot of great insight, a lot of great interviews, and seeing what is next with LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard. Wait, did I just mention the whole 2012 All-Star team? Yeah, I kind of did. It's 2021 now, and they all play for the Lakers. So stay tuned for Lakers Media Day on Tuesday. Follow us here at In the Front Row LA at Fredo Cervantes as we give you the latest in the whole sports world and give you the best view in sports. Because Russell Westbrook, this is where I'm going to leave off the show, guys. This is where I'm going to leave it off because I kind of been taking a seat back when I've been relaxing and thinking about how I kind of forgot that with the type of impact player that Russell Westbrook is, because Russell Westbrook is not just any type of point guard. He's not just an all-star. He's a superstar. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's Mr. Triple-Double. Mr. Triple-Double is now with the Lakers, so it is very exciting to see what the possibilities can be with the Lakers winning another championship right now, because you can see that LeBron James is focused. LeBron James also, this is some insight right here for you guys. LeBron James lost about 20, 30 pounds. LeBron James lost some weight. And the reason that is he wanted to get a lot quicker. He wanted to be a lot smoother on the court. So he was pretty heavy last time. So when you saw LeBron James, he was heavy. He was bulked up. Now he kind of thinned up. Now he's capable to get through the lane, maybe be a lot quicker, maybe get that extra bounce that he has not had in the last 2 years. So we're going to be able to see what the Lakers do on Media Day on Tuesday and next Sunday. So next Sunday is going to be a crazy day, because next Sunday I will be live with you guys here, of course, on In the Front Row on YouTube and Twitter at In the Front Row and Fredo Cervantes. So I'll be live with you guys, and I'll be giving you guys the latest on the Lakers Game 1 of the preseason. The Lakers start preseason next Sunday, 12:30 Pacific time. So next Sunday, the Brooklyn Nets are at the Staples Center. Big game next week. Brooklyn Nets, Lakers, Staples Center. 12:30 p.m. Big game, amazing game. So let's go ahead and see what happens that game, because then that Sunday we will also know what is going to be going on with the Dodgers. We are looking right now, 6 games remaining. Those 6 games are going to be played by next Sunday. So we're going to go ahead and have a lot to look at and a lot to review on what the look is for the Lakers, what's going on with the Chargers, and what's going on with the Dodgers. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you, everyone, for watching, as I appreciate every single one of you all the time. I know at times I don't get the opportunity to get back to you guys. I know everyone out there who supports and appreciates what we do here at In the Front Row. I thank you guys. I appreciate everything you guys do. Just go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to us right now, and follow us on In the Front Row on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter, because we're going to be bringing you guys all the latest throughout the year, as I've been doing that for you guys lately here. All right, guys, so make sure you guys tune in. And again, guys, shout out to the LA Chargers. Big win in Kansas City against Patrick, my homie, who was not my homie today because he didn't perform the way he usually does. But we'll see what he does next week, and we'll see what the Chargers do as they host the Raiders next Monday night on Monday Night Football, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ESPN. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Let's see what happens from now till then. I'll catch you guys next week. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe, guys, right now. Do it right now. Click it.
YouTube.com/in the front row. Click subscribe.
Right now, like,
we
click.
only need 96 and we're at 1,000.
Literally, like right there.
Yeah.
There it is. Click it right now, guys.
We're getting
Click
there.
it.
Go subscribe.
Click it right now. Click. Subscribe.
To see
Right
Fredo
now.
and I debate.
Right
You don't
now.
want to miss
Subscribe.
that.
Yeah, subscribe right now, guys. Subscribe. Do it.
We'll see you next week at 7:30, guys. Till next time.
VIP courtside, ay, it's going down. Everybody so hype. High school to the pros, now we in the front row. Ay.